It is frightful. Well, you still want to look great, right? Here's our Arctic Expedition quilted zip front down coat. Has a hood. Look at that comparable retail value, about $285. Well, our Black Friday sale price has it for you, or we have it for you, at $146.98, less than $30 on 5 easy pays. I will tell you straight out of the gate, yes, that is faux fur, and yes, the coat is machine wash, tumble dry. As you look at Jackie's beautiful shade of white and you say, well, machine wash, tumble dry. Let me show you the colors, then I'm going to introduce our fantastic guest, Jacqueline, starting right over here, and I love this color, Ivy. It's a deep, rich olive, and I just think might be one of my favorites, but there's so many. And then, of course, the basic black that we have right here. We have so many, we can hardly even fit them. But here's your black. That's what I'm wearing. Whoops. And then we have the beautiful white that Jackie is wearing, which is fun. Love that. Chili pepper. So it's more of like a slightly cranberry red, not a candy apple red. Then we have camo. Always beautiful. Paloma, which is a shade of gray. Navy. And finally, we have honey gold, exactly as it sounds. Again, our Black Friday sale price, $146.98. Such a great deal when you look at that comparable retail value of $285. Jacqueline McLean is here with us from Canada, where it's probably a lot colder than it is here. Hi, Jacqueline.
Good morning. It's a little bit colder, yes, I would suspect.
I bet.
But not too much. I did see a couple people today on my social talking about snow. So it's coming.
I love snow so much. So much.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. So, for those of us like you and me who love snow, this is an incredible opportunity to snag something that you're going to feel amazing in all winter long. And for those of us who maybe aren't as enthused about the season that's coming, this is a great way to snag something that is going to keep you warm and make you look and feel great at the same time.
Absolutely.
We have been doing outerwear for 75 years. And so in that time, I always say we've learned a thing or two about how to make a winter coat, right? And, the technologies built into this are really superior to what you're getting at this price point, right? So we've got a hybrid down, which is 75% down and 25% of like a synthetic fiber. And that's a really important mix because number one, 75% down is usually super expensive.
But that's amazing too that it's still machine washable. Like that's an unexpected combo to me.
Okay, and you're totally right. We use something called baffle pockets. So inside of your coat, all that hybrid down is in these little pockets that keep them in place. So you're not going to have this issue like with old school, duvet covers where you put them in the washing machine when you bring them out
at the end.
Exactly.
Done it.
So baffle pockets keep everything in place. We've got some really beautiful features that make it super easy to wear every day. A really durable zipper that's two-way, allowing you to adjust at the bottom as you need. Beautiful storm cuffs that are going to help keep the wind and the rain out and the warmth inside. You'll notice that on the seams on the bottom and on the sleeve, you've got a little zipper detail. Great, obviously, it's like a little elongating feature, but also functional, right? Give you a little more space to move around if you need it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got our zip pockets on the inside too. Yeah, love it.
Perfect. And then my favorite feature is this mesh panel in the back. So if you, Katrina, want to open any of the ones that you have there, just so that we can see what the inside of the back looks like. So this mesh panel is really intelligent. Basically what it's going to do is it's going to pull the excess moisture away, or excess moisture and temperature away from your body and sort of dissipate it through the back of the coat. This means that if you're doing drop off or pickup or running into the grocery store, or maybe, you're heading into the post office or something like that, you can keep this coat on zipped up and you're going to stay warm, but you're not going to overheat.
Wow.
And that to me is a huge deal. I'm expecting, and so I am warmer all the time.
Congratulations. I didn't notice under your puffer coat there.
Thank you. And so I'm warmer than usual these days. And so having that mesh panel in the back is majorly important.
Right.
Because I can zip this up. I can get out with the dog. I can go to the pharmacy. I can go into the grocery store if I have to, and not feel like I have to unzip it and throw it in the cart or whatever I need to do.
That's so
it's
smart.
Simple. It's easy. And I love all the color options.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. Afraid, right?
And they're so great. So I'm going to go through them again, Jacqueline, just because there are so many and they're so good. Also a reminder, I mean, over 72,000 of these jackets have been sold here at QVC. Also, there's no reorder. So I don't want you to think, they just got it in. They're getting more in. I can come back later. Because when these are gone, they're gone. So keep that in mind. And it is a Black Friday sale price. And if you have 5 easy pays, if you choose to pay that way, $29.40. That comparable retail value, $285. And I'm not surprised because the quality of this coat is amazing. Here is our ivy. I love that olive green, so beautiful, especially with that faux fur detailing here. And remember, when you get home, when you get this home, fluff it up, right? Fluff up that faux fur.
Totally. Well, and that hood is removable. So if you want something a little more sophisticated, you want it a little less sporty maybe, you can zip that hood off, and then that little applique over top hides the zipper. You won't even know that it was ever there.
So smart. Then we have the black, which is super popular. That's the one that I'm wearing. There's nothing quite like a cool black puffer coat. Then this is what Jackie was wearing in the large. Here's the white. 500 remain here. I also want to point out one detail I love. I love the really contrasting black detail along the zippers and also that cuff, of course, that keeps the wind from getting in. I think that's really fun with that black. And then our chili pepper, 400 remaining before it is gone for good. We have camo, our only print in the mix, the camo, 300 remaining. And there you can really see those kind of details in the waistline that give you that feminine look, so you're not total marshmallow man.
You got it.
In honor of Ghostbusters. What is it? Is it only Ghostbusters 2? The new Ghostbusters coming out. Okay. Here is our right after Halloween. I'm just going to let that one out. I'm just going to let that one hang out there. All right. Here's our Paloma. 4 dozen in Paloma, and that's your gray. There's a little bit of beige undertone there. The navy, which I love. Such a pretty coat. Wow, 3 dozen. So I bet you can guess that we don't have a whole lot of our honey gold, only 2 dozen in the honey gold here. A382142. Once again, Jacqueline, take us through also some of the details, because what I'd love to do is maybe pop over and look at Stacy and kind of have her kind of, maybe be your hands as you're pointing out the different details, because it's so much easier to do it on a model, but also on a color that's not black. So I would love to do that right there.
Well, you'll notice for starters, her hands are in those pockets. So those pockets have 2 features that I really love. Number 1, they have zippers, so you're going to be able to store any of your valuables in them if you need to. If maybe you don't want to grab a purse, you just want to grab your wallet and your phone and your keys, you can zip them into the pockets and they're going to be safe. But they also have a fleece lining. So if for any reason you forget your mitts one day, when I walk the dog sometimes, if my husband comes with me, he holds the leash and I get to keep my hands firmly placed in the pocket. You'll notice on the back, just as she was turning around, look at that quilting around her waist. It's such an incredible way of elongating the body, really calling out, giving you that beautiful shape. And then if we go up a little bit towards the top of her coat, you'll notice that there's a short pile faux fur collar.
Yeah, right around the collar. That's so pretty.
Yeah. So nice and gentle and soft. I find for me with a lot of my winter coats that aren't this style, that my skin gets really rough around the collar, around the jawline in the wintertime. So this soft material
hot under
really
the
helps
collar,
that.
Jacqueline.
Yeah. And then look at that hood. So that hood's got 2 different heights.
That's pretty. I love how it frames the face. Yeah.
Exactly. And again, that hood's detachable, and you'll notice that beautiful crest on the left arm. making it really elevated, sophisticated, and, you know, the kind of coat, I mean, you wear a winter coat every single day for months and months on end.
Absolutely.
So you should feel incredible about the one that you choose.
I agree. Super high quality, machine wash, tumble dry, and oh yes, 75% down in that fill. So keep that in mind too, which is expensive. The size range, extra, extra small through 2X. Stacy is 5'10". She was wearing the extra small. And talk to me here about our sizing. Is it QVC sizing? Is it a little different?
Great question. So yes, we are QVC sizing. That double extra small to 3X is really a great opportunity for everyone to get a size that fits them comfortably, that they feel great about.
Okay.
You know, with a winter coat, I always tell people to really to decide kind of how you like to wear them. If you really like to layer underneath, then maybe consider going a size up. But otherwise, stick with your true size. These are designed to be form flattering, but have just a little bit of room inside them.
Right.
I'm 6.5 months pregnant in the same size I would wear before. So it's got
cute.
great room in it. And, but it's not going to feel big, right? Because I think that's the thing that we want to make sure we try and avoid with winter parkas is them feeling too Michelin Man-esque, right?
Exactly. So I'm wearing, I'm 5'8". I'm wearing the size small here. Usually with puffer coats and coats for some, I just always kind of, usually I'm an extra small at QVC just for me because of how I like things to fit a little more relaxed. I went with a small, but don't overthink it. Just go with your regular QVC size. Again, gifts of style here. Jacqueline McLean, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go through these colors one last fast time. We've got ivy. We've got black, which is super duper popular. We have our white, chili pepper. Here's where the numbers start going down. Camo, 200, Paloma, 3 dozen, navy, 2 dozen, and finally our honey gold last call. A3828142. Congratulations again, Jacqueline, and thanks for bringing us such a fabulous winter coat.
My pleasure. So nice to see you.
So still to come, brand new from